everybody, Holly from Root Down Yoga. Dean's here with me. So last night I had both of my babes in bed with me, and one on the left side, him, and one on the right side. And I woke up with this like really big open-chested feeling, but my back was killing me. So I was just thinking about back bends and how it's kind of easy to like cheat yourself into thinking that, oh, I'm doing this back bend with this big open chest, but really not actually bending at the back, which I think is what I did overnight. So I'm just gonna explore that a little bit, and you're welcome to come along with me. Dean's playing fireman, so you might see him running around putting out fires, but we're gonna enjoy this beautiful weather and have some fun. So,
who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to my computer, honey. And hopefully some people who might want to watch. All right.
I will get water on them and then they'll melt.
They might. So what I'm talking about is I think I had like this big open chest, but I still have this kind of tucked pelvis and not really bending at the low back to create that open posture. So I just want to explore it a little bit.
Hey Mama.
There'll be a lot of me talking
Hey Mama.
telling you what I'm thinking.
Hey Mama.
Yeah, honey. I'm going to start with camel.
Hey Penny to go. Venus's house was on fire, so I sprayed the fire out.
Good job. Thank you, Fireman Dean. So in camel, it is kind of like a tucked pelvis position. So I'm just kind of playing with, if I rock back and forth a little bit, and think about lifting my chest, but almost being a little lazy in my back. Like, does that still feel good on my back? Does that feel better?
That's funny.
And I think really engaging my glute muscles here feels so much better than being lazy with them. It almost forces me into that place of back bend, but in a nice way. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit and see what transpires.
Hi Mama.
Hey, sweetheart.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
That's funny. Hey Mom. Hey Penny to go. I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. So I'm just going to sit back for a minute, and then I feel like this gets overlooked so much, especially in camel, but between all resting back bends, it's really easy to press your low back out and kind of reverse that back bend. But I think if you just sit with it for a moment in a really natural state, you can almost feel your spine like returning to its predetermined
Hey, Mama?
position. Yes.
Why are you talking to the computer?
Because I'm hoping somebody will watch this and learn something, and we can just learn something together. That sounds good, doesn't it?
And then
Now,
maybe they'll come over to our house.
maybe they will. The other thing I have been thinking about is, so yes, back bend, huge here, great feeling, but we talk a lot about being in this position and kind of having like that slunchy, hunched over position, but not in a back bend sense, more of like a slumpy shoulder sense. So there's a posture that I love to do, but I don't often teach it, and it feels so good for that kind of curled over
Doesn't that
back
feel
bend.
nice,
It's a
Mama?
back bend the other way, right?
Doesn't that feel nice?
So it's called rabbit, and you kind of start little bit like child's pose. And you're just gonna keep your knees as close together as you can. And I have my toes tucked under. This works better for me. See if I can tilt this down a little bit more so you can see my feet. There. And then with your knees together and your toes tucked under, you're going to kind of dive down so that your head is on the mat. And reach back for your heels. Okay? So this looks a lot kind of like child's pose, right? But here's where the magic happens. You're going to kind of push forward with your body, like rock your hips forward, and keep a good grip on your heels. And you'll get this huge stretch across your shoulder blades and even your neck. This part, but not about this part. So rabbit, that's called rabbit. Now, we'll explore wheel, of course, because when you think back bends, what do you think of? Wheel, right? Now, I haven't done a practice prior to just jumping into this back bend situation, so forgive my wheel. I'll do what I can. First things first, I like to plant feet, and I prefer to have my heels as close to my butt as I can. That really gives me like the oomph to push my hips up. And sometimes when my body is just not ready for wheel, like right now, I should probably turn this way so I can see my child. I will come into an inverse tabletop, which again is so awesome for like this big shoulder opening here, but it's not necessarily a back bend, so it's just warming up the hips and the shoulders for the back bend. So I've got my hands turned out this way. That works best for me. You can play with like what way feels great for you, and then you just take a big breath in, let it out, and then just lift up to this inverse tabletop. And now you can see how it'd be really easy to be like kind of saggy here and have almost a back bend, but try to push your hips up and then drop them a little bit. Just kind of feel like, okay, I'm only moving at the hips. I'm not really moving anywhere else. Like my shoulders are not going anywhere. Just seeing, oh, what muscles? Man, I really need to use my hamstrings to make that happen. And my glutes, oh, they're working. And then just gently bring yourself back down. Whatever movements feel good in between.
Doesn't it feel nice?
It feels really nice. And then let's do some wheel. So again, for me, having my feet like as close to my butt as I can, I mean, I guess, I don't really know why, that's comfortable for me. But by bringing my feet out, I feel like I don't have the base and the power to push myself up. And I also don't feel like I can get a a really nice curve in my low back prior to lifting into wheel. Like, I create the back bend before I'm in the back bend. So, feet nice and close, and I'm creating the back bend already. Like, my low back is already doing its thing, which is where the back bend happens, right? So I'm going to lay down, put my hands in place, and we'll see what happens. Cold wheel, number 1. Heels by my butt. I like to roll my shoulder blades under as much as I can and get that big opening across my chest. And then my hands go back. And again, this is so personal preference where you like your hands to wheel. Press down into my feet. And I actually lift my hips first.
Press down your butt.
And there it is. I've got
Down the butt.
big bend in my low back.
Press down the butt.
You press your butt down, mister.
I won't. You press your butt down.
So that's an example of a big bend in the low back. Now, sometimes it doesn't feel good. It feels pinchy or like compressive, too much compression. So, and this is something I really have to work on because I am not good at it in a wheel. I cannot wrap my head around what my body's doing in that position. Figuring out how to move my pelvis, and by moving my pelvis, changing the curve of my low back while I'm in wheel. That can be really protective for you if you're, for instance, if you have just had a child and your, I mean, your pelvis, let's face it, is never going to be the same. So just figuring out how to protect that and relearn it. Or if you've never gotten to know it, learning it for the first time. So I'm going to give it a try again.
And ladder!
Should we see if I can go up with you? I don't know if we can. Ready? Big breath in. Blow it out. Good job. Not quite. All right, going up for you. Okay, so now I'm up. For me, I got to take my feet out a little further here. Because like I said before, my feet nice and close to my butt gives me that back bend. Further away, I feel like I can flatten the curve a little bit, no pun intended. But still, that's a practice for me. And I hope that it's something you will consider too. And it'll give you something to do on this beautiful Saturday to just explore what a back bend means to you, and maybe which pieces do you put together and which pieces do you focus on. So thank you for joining me for just this quick little exploration. I hope it was helpful, and we'll try again. Thanks for watching me and Dean. Love you, Root Down Yoga.